Hi everybody, sorry I'm a minute or two late. I was typing a description and autocorrect wanted me to type something different, so I had to fix it. So let me just make sure that we are actually live. I think we are. And I'll turn the audio of my computer off. Sorry, usually it pops up, but there's a slight, click the right button, slight delay. But if you're here, say hello. Let me know you're here and watching. If this is your first time, let me know that too. I get so excited for first timers to come and watch. And why is this not working? Let me try it again. Here we go. Just have to refresh the screen. All right, I have some fun treats. We're gonna decorate some candy, some candy sticks for the. I was calling it for the sugar holidays. So Halloween and Christmas, I think, are kind of two sugar holidays. But I have a birthday idea in there as well. All right, so great. We are on live. So today marks, believe it or not, the first week of 12 weeks of Christmas. Christmas is only 12 weeks away. Crazy. So hopefully that you are all on my mailing list and you received an email about, maybe an hour ago. It goes out 1 o'clock Wednesdays, Eastern Standard Time. And if you are not, if you didn't get it, sign up for my mailing list and you'll get the next 11. So there's lots to come. So if you missed the first one, it's okay. There's lots to come. Great. Hi, Debbie. Happy Wednesday to you. Yes, it's cold and raw and it's yucky weather. It's not the weather I like. So I have my down vest on and something just froze. Hopefully I'm not frozen anymore. Let me know if I'm still frozen. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's just me. Perfect. Okay. So it's kind of like yucky weather. But hopefully that will pass. I think it's the remnants of Ian that we're getting the tail end, the back end of just some rain. All right, but enough about the weather. Like, who cares about the weather? We have to make some fun things. All right, so I'm going to flip this down, and I'm telling you, sorry about the dizziness. I am buying, it's a thing called StreamYard, and I'm going to buy it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry. Why is this not working? Sorry, hold on. It shouldn't. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely buying. I'm waiting for the Black Friday special. That's what I'm doing. So, come November, when they have the Black Friday special, I'm buying this thing called StreamYard, and that will hopefully eliminate the whole twisting things. You'll be able to watch me and my workspace at the same time. All right, I'm just making sure. Hold on, sorry. Give me a sec. I'm quite prepared for today. But it's hard. I can't really do the camera setup, just how I do it. And then I have my overhead lights on because I said it was dark and gloomy. I usually don't have them on. Okay, there we go. That's better. And so there's a little bit of a shadow. So hopefully that won't matter. All right. But we're going to make several different things. So we're going to keep an eye to the time because I don't want to have you on here forever. But the first thing I'm going to show you how to make is this really sweet candy cane. It's just a candy cane, but it's really cool how they have this. And I copied this one directly out of the catalog. So it's right here. It's part of the Sweetest Christmas Sweet. And you can see here, they cut out in 3 different colors. But I'm just going to show you how easy those are to put together. And then I'm going to kind of show you where my mind went. Oh, great. Marilyn's here. Hello. Kim's here. Hello. Welcome back. Perfect. All right. I'm going to show you where my mind kind of went. And then I love doing these lives. 1, because I get to kind of be with you on Wednesday afternoons. But 2, because you realize it or not, like, you challenge me to come up with new ideas to show you every week. So I'll show you kind of where my mind went. But we'll start with this one. So candy cane. These are actually leftover candy canes from last year. They're fine. They're fine for props, right? So this is the stamp set, the Sweet Candy Cane dies. You can use any stamp set. But for this particular project, the key ingredient is this die right here. Oh, there's some paper stuck in there. But this is what gives us that shape. So that's kind of the key ingredient. So I already cut those, okay, because I have a lot to show you, so I was trying to save a little bit of time. I cut two and I didn't stamp it very well. And I do have white ones too, but I think I'll just do the same blue, but I'm going to change the ribbon. I'm going to use red ribbon. I already cut out the little greenery. But yeah, so all I did was run this through my machine, and that's how I got that. That is Pool Party. If you're wondering what color. All right, we get more people. Great, another Debbie. Hi, Debbie. I hope you got my email yesterday. I wanted to thank you for the sweet card you sent. I love it. I have it up on my mantle. One of the emails I sent got kicked back to me, so hopefully you got it. And we have Kelly here. Hello, great. All right, so all I'm going to do, did I not bring that one up? I'm going to borrow a block from another project. Just stamp this. So as I made a couple trial and error, and I discovered if I stamp it closer to this bottom hole, then you can have more room for your mistletoe up there. And now I forget. I think my sticker is on a little crooked. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that wasn't too bad, but look, I have a little. That's what I did too. I got a little ink. I'm actually going to trim this stamp. You can kind of see there's a lot of rubber around there, and so a lot of times I just trim it closer to the words. I just haven't done that one yet, and that will prevent that. So let's see. I'm going to move this closer to me so I can see what I'm doing. Much better. Okay, so we'll use that one. So they designed this die for this particular purpose of putting it through the candy cane. But before we do that, I'm just going to assemble it. I thought that was easier to do it while it's flat than to do it. So actually, I'm going to tie a bow on this candy cane. All right, Carolyn's here. Oh, we got a whole bunch more people. Oh, you got, let's see. Ah, great. You got the set, Carolyn. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Actually, my 12 Weeks of Christmas idea went out today and it used this set. All right. Hi, Ethel from New Jersey. All righty. Perfect. All right. So when I tie my bows, I like to leave my ribbon attached to the spool in case I need to shift things and so I don't cut it wrong. So here's a trick. So normally you would just tie it this way. And then sometimes it's twisted or it moves around. But if you still make your loop, and rather than go in the counterclockwise, you go in the clockwise direction. Takes a little practice because it's a different method. You get a better bow. Let me know if you knew that or not. All right, you get it, it's a little bit more flat. All right, so now I can cut it. All right, so this ribbon comes in a combo pack. Actually, it's all, I guess I'm using kind of all things from this suite. So the ribbon's in combo pack. I'm also going to use, oh, I guess they're not on this page, but I'll show you. The little flat jingle bells. All right, I already stamped and cut out a mistletoe. And I'm going to use a glue dot to put that on there. All right, oh good. Let's see. So this I'm going to use, I want you to be able to read cane. Oh, but that didn't stick. Let's try that again. You could do a whole bunch more, but it's just a label on a piece of candy, so the kids are going to whip it right off. These are called flat jingle bell trinkets. And you get a whole bunch of them, and they are flat. They're kind of fun. So I've been using just a glue dot, mini glue dot, stick it on the back, and then you just stick it down like that. Some of them there's a hole, so I've put string or twine through it, but for this project we don't need to do that. All right, and the other trick is, if you don't want this to slide back and forth, you can actually put a glue dot, oops, there we go, up here, And so when I slide it on, the glue dot's going to stick to the back of the ribbon. So then it won't slide. It stays on pretty good, but you can, they do, they do slide a little bit. Oh, it's stuck to the glue dot. So the glue dot is going to stick to that ribbon right there. So now it's kind of more of one piece. Those cute. And then I'll probably play with my ribbon and trim it a little bit, but I thought those were really cute. So I knew those were in the catalog, and then I went on like a little mission. I had this idea in my head, and it was in my head for a little bit, and then I had to go find, just cleaning up. I had to go find, remember those old-fashioned, like these old-fashioned, or at least that's what I call them, like sticks. Like, and they come in all different flavors. I have them over here. They come in all different flavors. They're not easy to find. So I ended up finding them if you're local at, I don't know if you call it Fidel's or Fideli's, over in Pembroke. They had them. Hilliard's did not have them. Those are like more my local chocolate shop. But you certainly could find them online or other. Just keep an eye out. And they're like $1 each. They were cheap. And so I thought I could use this for that. But the hole is too small. So this is the hole, and it really does not fit in there. So then I had to rethink my idea. So one idea I had is you could make your own, rectangle. And for this one, I used a 1/2 inch hole punch. So that fits in there. So you could just make your own. Or this is just to show you, these are dies I use all the time. You guys know that. The stylish shapes, which apparently are on back order at the moment, or not orderable at the moment, but they'll be back, I think, in a week or two. So I use the smallest one. The layering circles, it's a little bit too big. It's bigger than this smallest one. And so that's what this hole is. So you could do, it's just a little looser, but if you did 2 of those holes, if you didn't have a 1/2 inch hole punch, you could do something like that. And the other idea I thought, I was going through what dies I have, and I'm sure there's more dies that have a 1/2 inch circle, but I didn't have any. So this is a heart from the Give It a Whirl dies. So even the heart would work, right? You could make your own little kind of tag that way. So that's where my mind started to go. Let's see, we got more people. Hi, Susan. That's okay that you're late. We just made these. Got them from the catalog, the idea. And Carolyn, I got the Jingle Bells too and want to make these for my friend. Yeah, you saw how easy they are, and make them different colors, and they're super sweet. Pun intended. All right, so then, let's see. I had the idea of, well, what else can I use for a little tag? So this one I used, this is that frame from... I have these all in order, so hopefully I don't mess up the order. The Scary Cute die set. So this is what size that is, and then I used the 1/2 inch hole. So you could use it, that way, instead of just a straight rectangle. And you could decorate it. You get the idea, it fits in there. And this one is done with the bigger hole, so it's kind of big, but you could put something on top of it, right? So you'd hide some of those holes. All right, so then my mind went to wandering, or thinking and designing. Let me make sure. I'll do this one next, I think. I don't remember what order I'm doing now. Well, what if I turn it this way and we make our own little pocket? So do you remember on some video I was doing, I kept calling the haunted house that's in with this Halloween set, I kept calling it a castle. And I said I was going to do something with a castle. So sure enough, I did. So I used the little princess from this stamp set. And this is a bundle. And then I used, I did it in pink. And then I just cut my castle, my haunted house, out of silver foil paper. And then this little die is from the same set. I did a little happy birthday, it's not, but I did a little happy birthday, and I just stamped her in the back. So I thought I was pretty proud of myself for that. So let me just show you, because I have another one a Halloween one that I'm gonna make. Yep. Okay. So here are my pieces. My castle, or my haunted house in this case. And so, oh, I was actually going to use that in the background, but I think I like that in the front. I was, oh, you know what? I wasn't, because I was going to stamp, let's see, let's decide. Where'd my block go? I was going to stamp these guys. Let's decide what we want. So make sure I got a good ink. I love these silhouettes. Okay. Close that so I don't put my hand in it. All right, so I think I will do the design I was thinking of, but you could definitely just do printed paper. So this is gonna go, because it kind of goes along with the saying, right? Say scary and boo on. So I'm gonna find my glue. I'm gonna put the kind of, at least this part on first. The label, the little boo saying I'll do after. I'm gonna actually have that go over so you can see those a little bit more. All right, so when I made this one, I used glue to put it together and I just held it for 30 seconds. But you probably don't want to watch me hold something for 30 seconds. So instead, we're going to use tear and tape. But I'm going to have that be the back side, so it's going to go like that. So I'm going to put tear and tape. This one's almost empty. I need to bring another one up here. Just like on those two edges. Right there. And again, if you were using glue, I would just put glue in the similar areas. But this does dry. I mean, it doesn't dry. It sticks instantly. Although it could have been faster for me to hold the glue than to take these things off. All right. Okay. So I'm going to use the orange one. Put that down like that. Or actually, hold on, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put the left side together first, edge to edge, and then I'm going to put this in there. And then I'm going to put these two sides together, and then I'll pinch them all together. So it fits on there pretty good. And then we'll put our little say boo and carry on with the dimensionals. I just cut my fingernails. I should not do that before I go live. And then if you want it even like a bat, I have some bats here. Let's throw a bat on there. So I'm just going to put a little dab of glue for the bat. And then just put one of its wings in there. Because that's enough. The glue will dry clear. So there you go. So that is another way. So if you don't get this, or if you want to use these thicker sticks, this is one way of kind of duplicating that idea. And so let me put my princess one back. All right, so there's more using the same shapes, but it's going to look totally different. So what if you don't have those? You can't find those, but you can definitely find, like, you know, chocolate lollipops. So I made this one. This is a witch's chocolate lollipop, and I made this little label tag. So what I did was I cut those out, same thing, same dies, the scary cute. I folded that in half, and I eyeballed the middle, this with a pencil, and I cut a hole. Like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut the label off of from the Lollipop Factory, because that's in the way. And I'm going to, just one second, I was going to put, yeah. See how it slides? I was trying to think of how I was trying to push it up and how would I get it to stick. And I think what I was going to do, yeah, I'm going to put a glue dot on there. So I just push this up. And some lollipops have longer sticks, so you wouldn't have to really do that. Just lost my glue dots. So I'm just going to, this one stays actually a little bit better. I'm just putting a glue dot there just to kind of, so it doesn't crush down. So then, that's going to go down like that. So I'm going to put, you can either use, let's just use glue because it's faster. Glue there and there. Stick my lollipop through. You're just making like a little pocket. What you could do, you know what I am going to do? I'm going to use one. I wasn't going to do this, but I am. I'm putting a glue dot here for the stick. For the stick to stick. There we go. And then pinching that. That's better. And that actually was extra. So then you just kind of decorate it. A little castle on there. Oops. I'm being impatient. It's fast sticking glue, but it's not instant. And then my dimensionals. And I did this little label with Very Vanilla because it matched the vanilla lollipop. Say Boo because of the ghost. And Scary On. All right, so that needs a second to dry, but so that is those. We got this shape. I still have more, and those are those shapes. All right, I have one. Yeah, just make some room here. One more. All right, one more Christmas one. But you can see how you can decorate these really for any season or like an occasion. Just figure out the system of your tag if you actually get these dies or you have another die. You don't have to use this shape, but if you have the shape, it works out well. But you could use, I brought to show you the rectangle dies. So any one of these would work as a label. If you wanted it a little bit smaller, you could just cut a rectangle with your paper trimmer. Or you try circles, try different shapes. All right, so the last one I'm going to show you is this one, little jolly red on the back. So I made this one with, where did it go? My Stylish Shapes dies. At first I thought this would work because it is similar in size, right, to this one. But it doesn't, I don't know, it looks kind of small. So I wasn't really crazy about it. So then I went up a size and I did this one, and then it worked out that my Jolly stamp fit in there, and so that's what I liked. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So these are the mistletoe. I just didn't stamp them, but those are the two dies. You get two dies in the set with that candy cane one. I have an extra just in case I need it. And then I just used the candy cane paper, which is not the right word, but the name, I forget what it's called. And I'm using the Jingle 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 set. This was actually the first Christmas set that I was drawn to, and I haven't used it a whole lot, but I will, so stay tuned. But we're gonna use the Jolly, and it's what's called two-step stamping. So I have the outline of Jolly that you could just stamp and color in on your own, or they actually fill right in the lines, or you could use that on its own. The 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly didn't really fit, so I didn't really use that, but I figured on the hat, Jolly was just fine. So let's do that. I decided to do the outline in Night of Navy. And it just fits. I should be using my stamping pad. You can see it better too. There we go. And then I'm using Sweet Sorbet, which is a big color for Christmas stuff this year. You'll see everyone's using Sweet Sorbet instead of Real Red. It's just a little softer. So this fits right in the lines. I just have to put my head over there to see. But it fits right in there. So that's what's called two-step stamping. Kind of cool. You could also stamp Jolly in like a whole bunch of different letters, and you could cut them out so you could get different letters. You could try coloring, I haven't done it yet, with the Stampin' Right markers, a different color. Sometimes that works just okay with a photopolymer. It doesn't always, it works a little bit better with a red rubber. But you could try it. I'll try it, I just haven't had a chance yet. All right, so I'm gonna use this one I'm gonna use tear and tape because it actually was a little faster. And then I have a peppermint, so that's gonna go there. That will go there. Okay. All right, we got more people joining. Hello, Susan. Hi, Leisha. Thanks for joining in. I'm gonna show you if you're late or just arriving. I'll show you all the treats I made. I'll bring them all together at the end. They're kind of all around like a candy cane. And you know, like candy canes, they come in all different colors, like a gazillion different colors. So you really could customize it. All right, so that's going to go there. This is going to go on top. Oh, shoot. I meant to put in, okay. Just remembered. I meant to put in my mistletoe. You guys do that? Stop midway. I do that all the time. All right, so I'm gonna put a little glue there and a little glue there. And I'm gonna stick this right on top. Okay, now we can do it. All right, so I'm just kind of making edge to edge and then I'll squeeze in the middle a little bit. That fits better. This one was a little loose. I didn't do it quite far enough. And then the hat, I already cut out. I cut it out with my scissors. And I'm just going to use a little dimensional. I'm going to actually cut one. And put that, I like it right over the O. Little jolly stick. So that's kind of, so you can see hopefully that you have lots and lots of options. So let's see. You see them on top of the white. Let me move the white. Put that there. I didn't know if it'd be too shiny, but so you got these jolly sticks. You have, I'll put the kind of not the technique, but the style together. You got lollipops. You got candy canes. I think that's all on screen. Yep. So that's what we did, right? Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. Okay. So they're kind of fun to put together and think about. I'll definitely think more ideas. Certainly this works out great because it was a little bit more professional in that they designed the die for this specific reason. If you could find thinner sticks, you could do that. But this is certainly a workaround, just using dies and just kind of making your own little pillow, you know, you mean your little pillowcase. And then certainly if you were going to do them, they come in like, this is butterscotch, so I thought this could be like a Thanksgiving color. You could put leaves on there and just Happy Thanksgiving. This one's root beer. I was looking for a blue one. Even it's probably raspberry for Hanukkah, but they didn't have blue ones when I was there. So you can certainly do lots of different things. Oh, I'm sorry, you have a laggy internet. You can always go back and watch, and hopefully that won't be a problem. So, yeah, so that's what I had for you today. These kind of sweet treats with the little, I don't even know what you call them, the sticks. Does it say what it's called? It doesn't even say what they're called. I just call them like the old-fashioned sticks. Oh, and I did have this, because I couldn't find, I had to go to a few stores. You know, I had the idea in my head, couldn't find them. So the cowtails would work. You know, you just put a label on the cowtails. So anything, you know, in this shape. You could probably even do like multiples, just a bigger label if you're going to put them together. I'll have to come up with an idea, like a hot chocolate idea too, to maybe go with the sticks. But there's plenty of time for that. Okay, so that's what I had for you today. So I hope you like the project. I hope you make your own. And definitely, if you do, share your ideas on our VIP page, because we love it when everyone else posts ideas, because we learn from each other and we like to see what everyone's creating. So yeah, so have a wonderful day. And I was just trying to think if anything's going on in the Stampin' Up! World that you really need to know. But I don't think so. There's a pre-order for demonstrators, but that doesn't affect you. And they just had free shipping yesterday, so that's over. So right now, yeah, I think that's good. So again, the 12 Weeks of Christmas, my series just went out about an hour and a half ago now. If you didn't get it, go to my website, mailsomethingpretty.com, and sign up for my mailing list. And you'll start on week 2. But you'll get lots of ideas, and you'll get some other stuff too in the mail. All right, thanks for joining. Oh, I'm glad you liked the ideas, Kathy. Thank you. Thanks everyone for joining, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know what the date is, but I'll see you next Wednesday. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.